A shout out right now for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. So, is investing in silver today a good idea? Well, Colin Plume from our friends at noblegoldinvestment.com, they think so. On the national desk, he explained there have been huge sell-offs of silver because of the low price right now. Silver is the most useful industrial metal out there, and demand for it is soaring for electronics and electric cars and solar panel circuits and on and on and on. The Green New Deal is increasing the need for silver. As industries pick up after the pandemic supply chain issues, the trend now should reverse quickly and silver's prices should skyrocket. So don't miss this. Give the team at noblegoldinvestment.com a call, and that number is 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. If you set up a silver or gold IRA, $20,000 or more, they will send you this stunning 3 ounces of pure silver American Virtue coin. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous collector's item. It's 3 ounces of pure silver. It can be yours for free if you set up, and you do need to look at your 401k or your IRA, your rollover. You need to diversify. You know you do. The stock market most of you, your 401k in the last year has lost 30% of its value. Some of you worse than that. It's time for you to get in control of your own destiny. Put some of your money into silver. And when the price of silver goes up, instead of losing money, you'll be gaining and protecting your value. That's noblegoldinvestment.com.
Ship refuses to leave Italy port until all migrants are off. The captain of a charity-run migrant rescue ship refused Italian orders to leave a Sicilian port on Sunday after authorities refused to let 35 of the migrants on his ship disembark, part of the directives by Italy's new far-right-led government targeting foreign-flagged rescue ships. Italian Premier Giorgia Meloni's 2-week-old government is refusing safe port to 4 ships operating in the central Mediterranean that have rescued migrants at sea in distress, some as many as 16 days ago, and is allowing only those identified as vulnerable to disembark. On Sunday, Italy ordered the Humanity I to vacate the port of Catania after disembarking 144 rescued migrants, including with children, more than 100 unaccompanied minors, and people with medical emergencies. But its captain refused to comply, quote, until all survivors rescued from distress at sea have been disembarked, said SOS Humanity, the German charity that operates the ship. The vessel remained moored at the port with 35 migrants on board. Later on Sunday, a second charity ship arrived in Catania, and the vetting process was being repeated with 572 migrants aboard the Geo Barents ship operated by Doctors Without Borders. The selection was completed by late evening with 357 allowed off the ship, but 215 people blocked on the ship. And yet there are 2 other boats run by non-governmental organizations remained stuck at sea with no port willing to accept the people they rescued. 19 people are dead after a commercial aircraft crashes into Lake Victoria in Tanzania. A Tanzanian commercial flight operated by Precision Air crash-landed in bad weather in Lake Victoria on Sunday, killing 19 people. The country's prime minister said officials believe all the bodies had been recovered from the airplane. The airline also confirmed the death toll and amended the number of survivors down to 24 in an updated statement on Sunday evening. Earlier, the carrier, as well as local officials, has said that 26 of the 43 people on board had been rescued. The flight, including 39 passengers and 4 crew members, had taken off from Tanzania's commercial capital of Dar es Salaam and was headed to the town of Bukoba before it plunged into Lake Victoria as it was preparing to land. Ukraine suffers power outages amid intense attacks from Russia. Ukraine's state electricity operator on Saturday announced blackouts in Kiev and 7 other regions of the country in the aftermath of Russia's devastating strikes on energy infrastructure. The move comes as Russian military forces continue to pound Ukrainian cities and villages with missiles and drones, inflicting damage on power plants, water supplies, and other civilian targets in a grinding war that is nearing the 9-month mark. Russia has denied that the drones it has used in Ukraine came from Iran, but the Islamic Republic's foreign minister on Saturday, for the first time, acknowledged supplying Moscow with, quote, a limited number of drones before the invasion. Ukraine has been grappling with power outages and the disruption of water supplies since Russia started unleashing massive barrages of missiles and drone strikes on the country's energy infrastructure last month. Moscow has said those came in response to what it alleged were Ukrainian attacks on Crimea, the region that Russia annexed back in 2014. Ukraine, though, has denied those allegations. Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan blames establishment figures for plot to kill him. Tensions escalated in Pakistan on Friday as the former Prime Minister Imran Khan blamed establishment figures for a plot to kill him, a claim strenuously denied by governing and security officials. A day after he survived a shooting at a political rally outside the town in the Punjab province, Khan gave a rambling speech at a hospital in the city of Lahore where he was recovering from the injuries he had sustained. And while sitting in a wheelchair, the cricket star turned politician cited 3 senior figures as being behind the attack. Khan blamed Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, the Interior Minister Rana Sanallah, and Major General Faisal, who is a senior intelligence official. The former Pakistan leader sustained a fracture to his right leg due to a stray bullet. Dr. Faisal Sultan told reporters Sultan displayed x-rays showing the fracture in Khan's right leg and bullet fragments that were lodged in 2 sides of his thigh. At least 15 people were killed in a Russian nightclub fire. A fire in a nightclub in the Russian city of Kostroma killed 15 people and injured 5 others on Saturday, local authorities said. The blaze erupted in the early hours after someone apparently used a flare gun during a dispute. Rescuers were able to evacuate 250 people. The governor of the Kostroma region said 5 people were slightly injured and received medical assistance. The fire had broken out at Polygon, a multi-purpose recreation venue that's used as a cafe, a nightclub, and a bar. A criminal investigation has been launched, and the authorities are searching for the person who used the flare gun in the incident. Kostroma is a riverside city of 270,000 inhabitants and is located roughly 210 miles north of Moscow.